Today for school lunch, I sent my daughter a delicious peanut butter sandwich. On the side, I sent her some baby carrots. And of course, I sent her some grapes because I am trying to keep this girl nice and healthy. I also sent her an applesauce because she loves applesauce. So she's going to be really excited about this one. And I sent her a juice box. Now, normally I don't send her juice boxes just because they're so bad for your teeth. But today I thought I'd treat her. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Follow for more.
This poor young girl gonna grow up to be an entire Chernobyl disaster with all of the chemicals that you put in her body. Ma'am, don't you care about your offspring? Undoubtedly, she shits ooze. This young mother should be ashamed for allowing her little girl to eat chemical goop for lunch. Ew.
No, I don't want to get married. I don't want to get married because I feel like men are not faithful. And if I get married, that means I'm giving my life away to you. So that means like I want to be with you for the rest of my life.
Hang loose right now. Front wheel is definitely out. Let's see what this person's smoking. Ma'am. Ma'am. What are you doing? Get off the road. Miss, get out of the car.
Yeah.
Are you on drugs right now?
No, not at all. My car gave out. I mean, I had somebody help me before, and apparently the brake did not stop.
Do you know you're driving on 3 wheels right now? Your wheel's completely out. You just crashed into this gentleman right here.
You almost
You're
hit
a
us.
hazard. You're on the freeway.
80 miles on the freeway, on the 3 wheels.
I'm going to trade in.
You need to get out of the car.
I will.
Just leave
Just
the
get
car.
out of the car,
Just
miss.
leave the car.
You're on drugs right now. You're on painkillers. There's
So
some.
leave
Yes,
the
you
car.
are.
Oh my God.
You are on some drugs right now.
Oh my God. Absolutely.
Put your car.
Shout out to the young brother for not only documenting this event, but ensuring that she got up out of the car after she ran into the car in front of her. Because the only other way that this would have ended is if someone ended up in a casket. And I know y'all saw those pills in the back of the seat, which really makes this a really sad situation. The fact is that 1 in 4 women today use some type of psychological medication. And we know that all women are crazy, so that's still 75% which are left untreated. Jokes aside though, I really hope that she gets some help. However, she should be held fully accountable for what she chose to do here this day.
Let me tell you.
Dog, you doing that to a girl is some corny.
I can see that.
You being
That is
Michael
true.
B. Jordan today, allegedly sexiest man alive in all of these blockbuster movies.
I agree.
During your highlight week, you've probably never been more visible than you are right this second, and that's what you do to her. And if I bring back them white girl rumors, then it's gonna sound even crazier. Then it's gonna sound crazier, because why you talking to our sisters like that on the red carpet? We only talking to white bitches.
I check out when I hear grown-ass men using sign language. Replay back what he just said and exchange his voice for a woman's voice. You begin to understand what it is that I'm talking about.
But I'm not gonna make it racy. They say I make everything racy. That was corny of him to speak to that girl like that.
I'm not disagreeing. I would have made
Michael B. Jordan, that's why you corny.
off air. I would have made a joke off air like word.
Hey, Creed.
Yo, dog, if I ever have like a podcast like this, guys, let me know if my co-host is ingesting my eggplant as much as this young brother is ingesting Joe Buttons. Y'all just agree to just keep y'all jobs? Jesus, for the love of everything holy, be a man. Have your own opinions.
Hey, what's this name? Hey, Creed. In case you were confused, that corny ass shit you did is why nigga think you corny.
Yeah.
In case you were off a little bit as to why you thinking that money hides corny.
Gentlemen, listen to me when I say this, and this comes from the truest portion of my heart. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. When you're in the front of something, when you're the leader of something, you cannot make everybody happy. See, in this particular scenario, Michael B. Jordan could have outright disrespected her, but he chose to keep it classy. But engineers like this one over here seem to interpret classy as corny. The man stood up to toxic bully culture. How was he supposed to act? Act like everything is cool? To hell with that. She gets all of the classy smoke. And by the way, all of the dudes out here who are watching this that were referred to as corny previously in life, you keep that same exact classy energy. And do also understand when women like that try to come back in your life, she's gonna want the corny guy to take care of the kids that she had with that edgy guy.
What turns you on the most?
About what? Let me go. Okay, what turns me on? Chains, hood, well, they gotta have something going for that, so that can't be no like crazy. But I like chains, a stand, a wall, a thought. I like a gang member. You gotta be a gang member. You gotta be a gang member. If you're not, I like you gotta have a gang member. And if you is one, you can't be a gang member. Gotta be a gang member. Gotta be a gang member. I like D-boys with a lot of money. I'm a spoiled ass. So if you can't come how my brother's coming, you gotta step your mother up for they crumble, bitch.
Men are so superficial.
Would you date a guy that's shorter than you?
Absolutely not. I'd at least 6'2".
At least 6'2".
Yeah.
How tall are you?
5'5".
5'5".
Yeah.
So 6'2".
Well, 5'6", 5'5".
6'2" bare minimum.
Yeah, I just like tall dudes.
If you want to catch a person lying, all you got to do is just let them keep on talking. Ma'am, are you serious? Calling men superficial out of one side of your mouth, well, in the same junction, saying essentially that you are unwilling to date 90+% of men is the definition of beyond hypocritical.
This is a day in the life of a childless woman. I wake up at 6 a.m. I remember that I have no kids to take to school, so I take an edible, masturbate, and go back to sleep. I wake up at 12:30 p.m. and get ready for a busy day of doing whatever the I feel like. I put on my most impractical and stylish shoes since I won't be chasing a child around the grocery store.
Is that Chelsea Handler?
I go to my fave spot in Paris to grab a croissant. I do a meditation sesh on the plane since I have no screaming kids, allowing me all the time in the world to become enlightened. The weightlessness of my existence has granted me superhuman powers. I teleport myself back home. Then I get ready for a night out with whatever hot guy I met on Raya that morning.
Yo, what's so funny about this is that all of the women that have manifesting in their bio, I swear for God, they think that eventually they're going to manifest themselves to be able to have superpowers like some Marvel character or something like that. They accurately captured this. Let go.
I call up a babysitter and tell her that I don't need her since I still don't have kids. Now it's time for a workout, so I hit Mount Everest for a quick climb.
What?
I invent a time machine, go back in time, and kill Hitler. Freeze, you bastard! It's amazing what you can do when you have this much free time. And that's a day in the life of a childless woman.
Okay.
This is a day in the life of a childless man. In the morning, I wake up to the alarm of unbearable feelings of glorious loneliness. From that point, I do whatever I want because not having kids empowers me to stay an immature child myself. With my coffee, I write in my journal to remind me how the world does in fact revolve around me. At noon, I award myself 10 virtue signaling points for not having kids, just like the globalists want. In the afternoon, I treat myself to red light therapy to help strengthen my narcissism at the cellular level. Then I enjoy reading about Marxism and all the benefits of destroying the nuclear family. So good. And before bed, I count my money and think about how it's the true source of happiness. Those idiots with kids are missing out. I would cry myself to sleep, but I'm a man, so I repress my emotions instead. It's amazing how much meaning you can miss out on when you set your life up to make everything about you. And that's the day in the life of a childless man.
I think the day in the life of a childless woman was more accurate, but let me know what you guys think down in the comment box down below. But something that I do agree with that they made fun of in this one is the idea that all you need is money to be happy. That is so far beyond the truth. I've talked about this before on the channel as well, is that the rate of S is the same for rich people as it is for poor people. Really, when you guys are thinking about being happy into the future, it is based off of relationships. Why do you think you could go into these poor countries in these tribes without toilets, or like they gotta walk like 3 miles a day to go get water, clean water, and they're still happy? It's because they have community, they built relationships, and they have family.
People don't know how to raise children. When my kid came to me and he said, "Daddy, a wheel came off my toy car," and he gave it to me. I said, "So it did." I threw it in the garbage. And I went back to my magazine. And I watched that lower lip going off. And he started crying. I said, "What's the matter?" He said, you throwed it away. I said, I get your baby toys where the wheels don't come off. He said, well, maybe I can fix it. So I gave it to him again. And he's sitting on the couch and he gets it together. In just a minute or two, gets it together. Then you pick up, how did you do that? It's wonderful. He says, I'm not that little. But how did you do it? See the hole in the wheel, yes. See the piece of iron, stick it up, and put the hole on and push them. I said, that's wonderful. But if you say, here, let daddy do it, let mommy do it, you produce a blob. You know what that means? You solve all your kids' problems. You have to put things upon them.
How many numbers is in the alphabet?
Numbers?
Yeah.
26. 26?
26. There are no numbers. What?
I'm not gonna lie, she the only smart one in the group.